to you. I rented car seats from you for my babies, and they do not function. And you reek of marijuana, so I don't think I'm the one who needs to chill out more. I think you're fully chill. You're risking my children's life, and you can call me a Karen and call me fucking whatever, but do not tell me to fucking calm down, because I relied on your company for my children's.
When do you graduate to this level of Karen? I rented a car seat? You know that, you know when them pastors catch their breath? She preaching.
Well-being, and you failed.
Okay. Have a blessing.
God bless you and your soul.
I don't know the context. Maybe he is wrong. Maybe he did do something. Sometimes you go to these rental car companies and they do some bullshit. They might rent you a car that's already damaged. You go back and try to return the car. They say some shit like, oh, well, when you left here, this car wasn't like this. You damaged the car. Now you got to pay for it. If somebody do something to you and from a distance, you're the one arguing, you're the one getting in your emotions, you often look like the bad guy.
Hold on, excuse me? Can I treat you right? I said I want to treat you right, like the only girl. Why you look at me?
Why would I talk to you? I'm not worried.
Why would you talk to me? I'm shooting my shot. Why you being rude? Fix that mouth, baby. Fix that mouth. You ain't even all that. Shut the up.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't just cause she embarrassed you, don't do that. She not ugly. You know when dudes be saying, yo, go talk to her. The worst she could do is say no. There's different levels to no. Imagine going up to a shorty and she like, yo, what you? Are you serious right now? Did you really think you have a chance with me, my nigga?
You gonna die for that. I swear to God. You talk to the police, you gonna die. On every but I swear to God, I will not stop till I find it. I know the did that, bro. And I swear to God, I'm like, I ain't gonna say too much because the police watch and listen. You think that shit get, you think this won't kill you now? Because you actually called the police on the game with my fucking name now. Now they on my ass. Like, they called my probation officer. Who walked the band, this and that. So basically, no matter what, I'm going back to jail. So at this point, I might as well kill you. Do what I want to kill.
I don't want to make a joke out of that, but god damn, girl, what you do to that man? And when I say that, I mean, what type of pussy you put on him?
Saying I have my insurance and I'm trying to give you my insurance right now and you're refusing to take it.
Okay, and everything's been recorded this whole entire time.
This police officer just pulled me over and I'm pretty sure he just did some illegal shit. So let's talk about it. Can somebody please tell me if he's allowed to do this? He pulled me over and said that I was going 30 and a 15, which first of all isn't true, okay, but whatever. I know they lie on their tickets because they have a quota. He wrote me a ticket for no insurance. I have insurance. I said over and over again, here it is, here it is, here it is. He said, no, you took too long. Here's your ticket.
What?
I said, no, I'm not signing that. I have insurance. Why won't you take my insurance? He reached his arm into my car and threw my shit. Like, can he legally just enter my vehicle like that without any kind of probable cause or danger? I'm genuinely asking because I don't think you can just reach into my car for no reason like that. Entered my car and threw my shit. Threw the ticket. Not only threw the ticket, my driver's license is now stuck. There he goes. Andersonville Police Department, can we please do better? Why are your officers being rude, refusing my insurance that I'm offering them, and then literally throwing my things into my car at me? Like I'm a animal. Like, hello? What the actual
I want to be on your side, but, you know, we don't really have context of what happened before he was handing you the ticket. What type of attitude you gave that man. Now, even with that, right, you're supposed to conduct yourself professionally. Couldn't they look up your name and your car and see if you have insurance or not? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought they could look up and see if you have insurance. I remember I got pulled over and I didn't have my license. I was like, hey man, I just came from work and I left it at work. He was like, oh, no problem. Let me get your name. Took my name, found my license, and that was that.
So I meet this guy and he lies to me and tells me that he is a sports agent. Come to find out, he was actually a professional athlete. And had I known he was a professional athlete, I would have never went out with him. And I will tell you why. I'm not talking rides the bench, never gets to see any playtime. I'm talking about the highest paid contract for his position. And I'll tell you how I found out. Let's call him Brad. So I was in a certain members only club that's 4 letters. You all know which club it is. I don't need to say what it is. I don't want to get in trouble. So I walk in by myself, just making a pit stop before I go meet some friends later. As soon as I walk in, I see him look at me. You know when a guy's going to approach you, right? But instead of approaching me, the bartender approaches me. And I don't really drink, but the bartender's like, hey, that guy over there wants to get you a drink. Trust me, I know him. You want to talk to him. I'm like, okay, like, I guess. Like, he was cute, but the bartender was really, really pushy about it. He's like, trust me. And I'm like, okay, I don't know you, but okay. So we're chit-chatting. He tells me that he's a sports agent and that it's the slow season, so he's just kind of like chilling, hanging out. I meet like a couple of his friends. A couple days later, he asked me out on a date. We meet at this restaurant lounge thing, or so I thought. After I show up to this place thinking that we're going to be meeting, he's like, hey, I'm actually just getting done with a dinner here, like at the same location with some colleagues, but like, let me finish up and then I'm going to come to you. Just meet me right there. Just sit at the bar and wait for me. And I could see him. We could see each other from across the way. So we're making eye contact, whatever. And he's like, get whatever you want. Like, it's on me. Get whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, like obviously, but like, okay. A little too much time is passing by. And I'm like, I thought we were going to be going out. So I kind of told him, like, if this is going to take a while, if you're busy, like, I'm just going to leave. He's like, no, I promise. Like, I'm done. So then he finishes, we meet up. Now thinking back, like he was in the way corner of the place to where really only I could see him from the angle that I was at. And now that I think about it, I feel like he was hiding from people because when he left his booth to come over to meet me, people were like, looking at it. Again, I did not think anything of it at this time. He's like, okay, let's go to this other place. So I'm like, okay. And the black car shows up. I'm thinking we're going to go to this other place. This man wanted to go to his house.
Damn.
And this is why I've been there, done that. This is why I do not date professional athletes, because they're very unserious. They like to show off. I can get you this, I can get you that. But then at the end of the day, we all know what they're trying to do. And personally, I don't care who you are and I don't care what position you're in, or I don't care about any of that. I'm not going home with you. Like, that's just not going to happen. I much prefer like a businessman, investor, professional type of man, you know, not a professional athlete. Very unserious. Not for me. A few days later, I'm at the gym and like they have ESPN on.
But I'm gonna be honest though, that shit happens with anybody. You think businessmen don't be out here trying to drop them draws? They be trying to drop them draws too on the first night.
I look at the screen and I'm like, that's Brad. What? And then it all just started to click. It all started making sense. I was like, oh, that's why it was so weird. Oh, that's why he thought that I would just like come home with him. No. And then he texted me like not too long after that, and
You snitching. Bradley Bill? Ain't Bradley Bill in a relationship? Oh, am I snitching? God damn.
was like, hey, I saw you lied to me, blah, blah, blah. And I just let it die because I'm not really interested. Professional athletes are very unserious, and that's just, I'm a serious girly. I just don't really play that. So if someone tells you that they're a sports agent, they might not be.
Honestly, though, I think you judging. Everybody is not the same. All professional athletes are not like that. Think about it, right? You got Kyrie Irving. I don't think Kyrie Irving is like this.
I know this is going to be controversial. Why are all black men so charming? Just any small polite interaction in public, smile at you and they look directly in your eye, like they know your soul, and you're like, wow.
Ladies, do y'all think most black men are charming? I'm not going to put it all in front of that because I know some assholes. I know some fellas who are not very gentleman-like. I've heard this on the internet and I've heard this like in person. If something is happening to them and they tell their kids, if something is happening to you out in public and you need somebody to protect you, run up to a black man. And you know what's crazy about that? In a lot of situations, I think a black dude would protect you. Like, I know for sure my wife done had to give me that speech. Yo, you got a family. Mind your business. If you see something going on out there that don't involve you, mind your business. Don't try to be a gentleman. Don't try to be Captain Save-A-Ho. You got a family to come home to.
This shit is funny. I done complained on all the illegal immigrants up here. Next thing I know, I lost my job, dog.
You can't record it here either, sir.
You said what?
Can you meet me in home, man?
No, look, I already got another job. I don't even need no explanation. I just want the world to see. I'm an artist. I got like 3,000 followers on one page. I'm blowing up, you know what I'm saying? I just want the world to see, like, dog, this is what happens. Look, it's sad because, bro, you was the top dog in this store. And I make a complaint about how they treating the black people in here. And next thing I know, I get fired, don't even get to talk to you. Man, come on, you know that shit's wrong. And how that make you look in the black community, dog?
Calm down.
How that make you... Man, I'll kick myself out. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, how that make you look in the black community is weak, dog. That makes you look weak. You sitting here letting all these... You could go to...
Disturbing the business.
Man, you could go to any department in this store and ask any black person, are they okay with how they're being treated? And then, oh, what? Now I can't talk? Oh, what? Am I talking too loud? Is that what it is? Am I?
Yes, absolutely.
How? Nobody looks disturbed. Look, if I was causing so much ruckus, Wouldn't people be looking at me? The only people looking at me is you two.
I'm actually.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. That shit's soft though. That shit's soft. Soft.
Yeah.
You gonna trespass me, my dog? Bet. Let's do it. Look, I done sat here and I done blasted them about how black people get treated in the store. Now I'm being escorted out. I'm being trespassed. Yeah, because I done mentioned something about how the black people is being treated in this store. That's all right, bro. Trust me, I don't need to come back to the store.
Yo, the wild thing is, I was semi on his side, semi not on his side, because you never know, bro. Folks be coming to work. Folks be doing all types of bullshit at work and expect not to suffer no consequence. But the wild thing is, as he's talking, a Hispanic guy comes to trespass him. So it's like, But at the same time, brother, I don't know. With these videos, bro, we be needing more context. You just don't be knowing what people be doing before the camera turns on.
For nothing. I came here to expose y'all. I'm fired. Yeah, you know how they do. And then this. Ooh, I can't wait for you, brother. I don't work here no more, dog. I don't work here no more. As soon as you come outside, my guy,
Just shit, bro.
you're mine. Mine.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Scary ass mother. That shit was weak. That shit was weak as. Talking about trespassing. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Again, I don't want to jump to no conclusions, bro. We don't know what really been going on. I don't think I've ever been fired at a job. Like, I usually just quit or walk out. You know, I'm not the type of person to complain about, like, oh, this race is getting treated better and this race is getting treated better. I've heard people complain about stuff like that, but I don't know, bro. That's just me. My thing is, if I feel as though I'm being discriminated against, I'm leaving. I'm going to quit. Once I feel as though it's a race thing at work, I'm quitting. Now, I'm not going to lie. You work at a job, bro, it's people that don't hold their own. At every job, there's somebody that don't hold their own. I think that's a normal thing at work. You get upset about that because you like, oh, this person not doing shit. They lazy as hell. We carrying the workload and they getting special treatment. You know, that's some individual shit. Some people just know how to. At every job I've been to, there's those people that know how to play the game. But when it comes to discrimination, if I feel as though you treat me up based on my skin color, based on my race, I'm out.
This whole Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson thing is a reason why I always get on here and tell women never to give an ugly bitch a chance. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an ego thing. I don't know if they just have this secret vendetta. I don't know the science behind it. But all I know is if you give an ugly man a chance, you're intelligent, you're gorgeous, you have all the things, you're talented, you have all the things going for yourself. They're either going to try to humble you, embarrass you, or break you. So
I'm not taking up for Klay Thompson because I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's foul. Him cheating on Megan Thee Stallion is foul, especially when a few months ago she was cooking his family Thanksgiving dinner. I didn't even see the Thanksgiving video. I just seen it a couple days ago and I was like, ugh. But at the same time, y'all not gonna try to make him seem like he less than. Klay Thompson is damn near every woman's type. Let's not do that. I'm not finna start describing shit because then I'm gonna sound like I'm crossing the street. We ain't gonna do that. What I think happened is it was at the wrong time, bro. You have a dude who's arguably one of the best shooters in the NBA who is aging. Klay's in his mid-30s. Now, I don't know if any of y'all played sports, but at some point in time, you're going to have to come to terms with the fact that you're not who you were. For me, I play street ball, LA Fitness, and I know how I feel when I go in there and I can't keep up with them young people. So I could only imagine how somebody who's at the tail end of their career, I could only imagine how it's affecting him. So I can see that playing a part in their relationship, and I'm not making excuses for them, but at the same time, Meg have a lot going on. How she should handle that, I don't think she has the time to handle that. And it's not no knock on her. What I'm saying is, I just feel as though they got together at the wrong time. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.